What's that word? What's that word, family? Is to the streets, is to the mother effing streets. It's your homeboy Low from the Go, and I'm back with another episode of Fast and Furious interviews. Man, on today's show, ladies and gentlemen, we got a very special guest in the building. Quan G, won't you tell the people who you are and where you from?
What's up, man? I'm Quan G. I'm from Georgia. I'm originally from Cordier, Georgia. Grew up in Atlanta and all through Georgia. But I do music. Make music from my heart. And got a couple groups I'm linking in with, man. Wild Life, Mob. Um, Down Tight Records out of Atlanta. But Merch Set, Cold G. Couple people, man, that I've been working with.
Right. So a lot of people don't know it, but I know it, because I've been a fan of your music. But you've been out for a while, man, making music. So when did you start making music?
Man, I probably wrote my first song when I was probably about 8 years old. But I started recording when I was about 13 years old.
Okay, so I'm looking at your outfit and I'm looking at the surroundings, and it looked like that you locked up, bro. Are you locked up?
Then I'm down right now doing a little 3 year stretch. I've been down 2 years, so I should be on my way out the door.
All right, so when you touch back down, you jumping right back down with the music?
I was actually working on the project before I got incarcerated. And I've been writing a whole lot of music since I've been incarcerated. I'll probably leave out with 50 songs.
I remember your song from back in the day, bro. Like 8 years ago, I actually commented on the video a couple of times because it was just so good. Usually I comment once, but I had to hit it with the two-step, you know what I'm saying? Because I was really a fan of the music and I wanted to see you guys, do y'all thing. But a lot of shit happened at that time, and it was going on with the Rick Ross situation, man. So could you dig into that just a little bit?
Nothing to say about that.
I got you on that, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, tell me a little bit about yourself. What was it like for a young Quan G growing up?
Yeah, I grew up in South Georgia, man, in Cordier on the west side, 24th Avenue. Probably just, like poverty, man. My mom, she made a way, made sure that, we were comfortable, but, basically, we struggle.
Right. Where was your pops at this time, bro?
I would see my pop sometimes, he come through sometimes, I see him, but, it's my grandma. Grandma played a big role in raising me. I didn't really see my dad a lot.
What type of man was your father?
But my father, he was in the military. He was in the army when I was born, and he was in Desert Storm. And my dad was away, serving the country.
Right. So was that the reason why he wasn't in your life, or was it other reasons?
Mostly, yeah, mostly.
Describe your style to the people.
Um, I'm versatile. I try to rap about, real life situations that people go through daily. Try to put people in a positive vibe. When I make music, I don't want to make music to mislead people. I want everybody to be able to listen to my music.
I was looking at the video, Roll with the G's, man. It was like a giant picnic, man. What was that? What was going on that day, bro?
We was having a Father's Day event. Like something we do annually. Everybody get together and just have a good time. And we wanted to show an image of unity and people coming together and promoting some other kind of violence.
Man, how close was you and OG KK, man?
KK was a brother, man. KK was one of my older brothers, man. Showed me a lot of things. But, being a man in general.
So KK ended up going to jail, man, getting locked up a little while back, man. What was you thinking when you heard that he was arrested?
Man, I hate to see that happen to, anybody, to be arrested and taken away from their family. It was sad for me.
So you said you got 3 years to do, but you already did 2, man. Is this like a drug case or what?
Just a little probation violation. You know, I had a little
You said
incident.
probation violation got you 3 years, bro?
Yeah, I had 3 years left on my probation for the interfering with custody charge. When I got into the little incident, revoked remanders.
So when you getting out, bro?
Hopefully, I'll be out within the next year. Within the next 12 months, I should be.
You don't know your exact out date?
I have a TPM for February, but they don't tell us the exact date around the time that if you make it, that they'll be releasing you. But I think when you get close to that, they'll give you an exact date.
Was you signed to a record label before you got locked up?
No, I'm independent, but like I said, I work with a few camps, you know, through producers that I work with, you know.
Any shout outs you want to give out, bro?
Oh yeah, man. Shout out my boy Certified, Cordial, M.O.P, New M.O.P Entertainment. Shout out my boy Cole G in the city.
I seen a picture of you the other day, man. It's like you had some KFC, man, you know, biscuits, honey and shit like that, Sprite, Cokes, Pepsis and shit. Bro, is that the normal food that they give y'all down there?
No, man, no.
How often can somebody eat like that, bro?
Occasionally, you know, occasionally you come across some good for you.
All right, so what's your plans for the next 5 years once you get out, bro?
But once I get out, I want to I'm definitely gonna continue doing my music, you know, promote myself and Quan. Probably work a job, man, you know, be able to support my music and support myself financially, man. And Becky and I want to go to school and I might want to do something in the medical field. Be a paramedic or something, you know. Music don't do it, you know, do get signed or something, big deal or something, you know. So, but I'm always gonna do music though, because you know, music is something I love to do.
Right. Hey, look, I got a question, right? It's what I call a critical question. I'm going to ask you this. If you could bring a rapper back from the dead to work with on your project, who would that rapper be and why?
Yes, I'll say Tupac.
Okay. Why Tupac?
He was one of the first rappers that I really knew about. Cause I was born in '91, so time I really started, you know, even noticing music, Tupac was hot. So, and I could relate to him on a lot of things about like growing up in an urban area or growing up in poverty. You know, the older I get, you know, I can listen to his music and you know, try to understand some of his concepts and things what he was making music about, and he was successful.
Shout out to Tupac, man. Hey, if you could put yourself with any camp that's in the rap game right now, what camp would you want to ride with?
Rap a lot.
Rap a lot, mob ties. Shout out.
Lord.
All right, so why rap a lot, man? You got to give us an explanation on that.
You know, Scarface. Scarface, I like to get over, you know, and them boy, they from the struggle, you know.
Tell me your top 5 rappers in Atlanta, bro.
Say Lil Baby, Outkast, T.I., Rollo,
Right.
Future.
Okay.
That's 5.
Yep. Hey, man. Speaking of Atlanta rappers, the district attorney down there has been giving niggas RICO cases, man. What do you think about that shit, bro?
Justice system, you know, that they plot on, you know, young black men in general, and you know, people gotta be careful. The government, you know, got certain tactics, the plot on you know, certain lifestyles. So people have to be careful, you know, and what they do, what they promote, and you know, their image.
Right. I was just gonna get into that because you said that you try to make music that everybody can enjoy, man. What do you think about rappers that's saying shit in they raps that seems to be real that the police can add two and two together and say, well, you know something about it, right?
They recognize what's happening to the artists who doing that.
Not only that, man, the district attorney said that she's coming out to more rappers, man. Did the crime rate go up when the Chicago niggas moved down there to Atlanta, bro?
Yeah, I've been incarcerated, man. So
What does T.I. mean to the city of Atlanta?
I mean, I look up. I respect Ti because like when I was going to school, he was one of the first artists who I used to see just ride by our school and beat us and I always respect Ti because you can see him in the community.
There was a lot of controversy going on because he did like a Crime Stoppers video. You know anything about that? People were saying that he was snitching and shit. He was promoting snitching.
I mean, I can't really, I can't speak on that. I mean, I don't really, I don't want to,
Let me ask you this, then, Quan. Let me ask you this, then. Do you think that out of town niggas come to Atlanta and commit crimes and that shit fucking up the city?
I mean, I really don't have nothing to say about no. Where you go, it's gonna be crime.
Right, but see, you got to look at it like this, right? It's crime everywhere, but you can look at a nigga that you should stay away from. But in Atlanta, you got multi-million-dollar niggas. So a nigga looking like he on his hustle, on his grind, on some positive shit, he could be like really just somebody that's got bad intentions that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's the difference, I think, between like Chicago and Atlanta, right? You got multi-million-dollar people down there, bro. You don't got multi-millionaires in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Especially young, black, gang ties. Not even I'm not gonna even say they in gangs. I'm gonna say they got ties. You know what I'm saying? Do you think those brothers should be doing more positive shit with the success that they got?
Yeah, I think that's always because people looking up to you. I would want to have a positive image for people who look up to me by the mass.
Hey, I was looking at your video. I see you got over 100,000 views, man. That's a big accomplishment, man. How did you feel when you got that 100,000 views on YouTube?
I was impressed that that it did that many numbers. I wasn't thinking that it would. I did a lot of promoting myself, trying to make sure that my music get heard. I know I feel like I make good music, so I think that people would want to listen to it. It would get a lot of plays. Some people listen to it over and over again. That's what I'm hoping for when I'm writing a song.
Who you working with as far as the music side?
Working with Mod Life Entertainment right now.
So tell us what you gonna do your first day out. What are you thinking your first day out gonna look like?
Definitely probably gonna find some studio time. Be at the house, just taking it all in and thinking of ways that I'm about to execute this plan.
Hey, I got a question to ask you. How was it for you growing up as a student, man? What type of student was you in fourth grade?
I made good grades. Just maybe playful, clowning around. I was an average kid in fourth grade. Played football. Then my friends changed.
What you mean by that?
A couple of friends that I was hanging around in the 8th grade, people that I didn't know when I was in the 4th grade. I was moving different.
Right. So you end up going to high school, man. What high school you go to?
I went to Darrell High School. Got kicked out. Went to CEP, Purpose School. Then I even end up coming back down south to Cordell, go to Chris County High School for a little while. But I eventually end up getting expelled out of high
Right.
school. But I did go back to school to get my GED. And I did take college courses. Actually took criminal justice courses, but I didn't finish. Yeah, I do believe in education. Actually looking forward to going back to school, pick up more things.
Okay. Hey, what immediate difference did you notice between eighth grade and high school? What was the difference?
8th grade, uh, I had a clique. You feel me? I was a hoodlum. 8th grade, I was a hoodlum. My focus changed.
You ended up dropping out of school, man. What was you doing then? Was you just outside, just hanging out?
I actually went to juvenile a couple times. So, to be honest, I was heading down the wrong path. That's what I was saying. I was making some bad decisions.
All right. So you was making bad decisions back when you were a juvenile, and it looked like you locked up right now. Do you feel like you still making those bad decisions?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, of course, this was a bad decision. If you end up in prison, you made a bad decision. People make mistakes.
You said that your father was in the military, so he wasn't around that often when you were a child, right?
Right.
You got any kids?
Nah.
Nah. Plan on making a family when you get out?
Yeah, I want a family eventually. But I want to be stable, uh, to get to that stage in life.
Right. What are you gonna do different from your father?
I mean, I don't want to speak bad about my father because, I don't know really circumstances or situations, but I just if I had kids, I would like to, I like to live in the house with my kids. I like to be there for them.
Man, we can't wait for you to get out, bro. To start making that music again because you got a unique style, man. Like your voice and everything, like it was very different. And like I said, man, without even knowing you, I made a couple of comments on that video because I saw it. I watched it multiple times, listened to it, actually knew the words to the shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like real deal. Like it's like if let's just say Charlemagne interviewed Jay-Z. That's how I feel right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm interviewing somebody that I was rocking with.
I really appreciate that, man.
Man, shout out to you, bro.
Thank you, bro. It's love, bro. Pretty much. Love.
All right, man. Before we get up out of here, you want to send any shout outs to anybody?
Man, just shout out to everybody, who don't support my career. Shout out to everybody who don't support me as an individual, and free the guys,
Free the guys, man. Hey, I really enjoyed myself, having you on the show. I know that I can't really like get into a lot of stuff with you by you being where you at. I don't want you to, what I'm saying, somebody to walk past or somebody to snitch or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might be hating because you're doing an interview. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's all love here. We all got on strike.
I wish you a lot of success in your endeavors, man. I really appreciate you for joining us on Fast and Furious interviews. Like I said, I got to get you up out of here because I don't want to be the reason why something happened. Some weird shit goes off, man. But shout out to you, man. Shout out to Quan G, man. Been doing this thing forever in this rap game. It's about time that you blow up, man. Like I said, I really appreciate you giving us a little bit of time to come on to the show, man. And with that being said, brother, I just want to say peace.
All right, man. It was an honor, man. Thanks for having me.